Now on CoastTV News.
Wind turbine showdown. Ocean City takes a stand against offshore wind, evaluating their legal options to stop a project they don't want to see built off their coastline.
Five-finger discount. Businesses on Rehoboth Avenue struggling with shoplifters, what we know so far from the police.
Public transportation cuts. Dark bus services in Sussex County could be trimmed down. How you can weigh in on the changes they're considering.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
The town of Ocean City gearing up for a legal battle. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with the Ocean City Council threatening a lawsuit against the Bureau of Energy Management.
The Bureau, also called BOEM, is currently reviewing the U.S. wind project for offshore of Ocean City, and if that project is environmentally damaging or not. Although BOEM has yet to release their right to decision statement, Ocean City Mayor Rick Meehan believes that they've already made up their minds. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us why that is and what the town is planning to do.
Visitors and locals hang by the beach to take in the views of the ocean. The Ocean City Beach is one of the many reasons tourists come every year. But soon, vacationers may be seeing wind turbines in the distance, something Ocean City Mayor Rick Meehan is trying to stop.
This totally industrializes the horizon off the coast of Ocean City. They will be visible. The sunrise will never be the same.
U.S. Wind has been planning to add wind turbines 10.7 miles away from the Ocean City boardwalk. And as of right now, the Bureau of Energy Management, or BOEM, are determining if this project will cause any environmental damage. But after talking to Dave Wilson, who is the Maryland Development Manager for U.S. Wind, he says no animal will be in danger.
We don't have a permit to hurt any marine mammals. We do not have any legal ability to hurt or harm any marine mammals in any way. And so, given all the good science, especially from all the decades in Europe, we don't feel that that would happen, and there's certainly no science to support that.
However, Mayor Meehan believes BOEM is not taking the town's concerns seriously, and believes BOEM will greenlight the U.S. wind project, and the town is ready to respond if that outcome becomes a reality.
We're basically suing on basis on the final the report and their opinion, and what they're stating as the reasons for their approval.
One main issue for the town is the visual aspect of the turbines, which Meehan believes will cause fewer tourists and less money coming into Ocean City. The mayor also believes these turbines would cause problems for the environment and anglers. But in a previous statement from BOEM, they say the project would have minimal impacts on marine life and birds. The Ocean City Council has already hired a law firm and is prepared to sue BOEM if it doesn't go their way. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And all of this comes after Sussex County Council deferred a vote on a controversial application related to the project. That was July 30th. U.S. Wind, operating through its subsidiary Renewable Redevelopment LLC, was seeking a conditional use application that would allow for an electrical substation to be built next to the Indian River power plant you see here, where offshore wind energy would be brought onshore. Now, it was important to note at that meeting it brought it up as well. Currently, Delaware does not have a contract to get the power, so it would come onshore to Delaware and then go down to Maryland. As council voted to defer that decision, no word yet on when that could move forward.
A Delaware man accused of sexually assaulting a child in Ocean City is in custody tonight. Ocean City police say 33-year-old Antonio Garcia of Millsboro was arrested after assaulting a 6-year-old boy on July 31st in a public hotel restroom near 117th Street. Detectives identified Garcia as the suspect through surveillance footage and a tip received by the Major Crimes Unit. Police were able to track Garcia's location through his phone. He was found in Virginia and now awaits extradition back to Maryland. That's where he faces multiple sexual offense charges.
According to the official numbers and according to police, shoplifting is down in Rehoboth Beach. That seems like good news overall, but the trend at a larger scale doesn't do anything to make one business feel better about things, because they say that's a problem. And as Coast TV News reporter Anna Sofia Roman shows us, one of the reasons for the difference in numbers and the way things feel is how often thefts are actually reported.
Summer draws thousands of people to the beach, and even though it's good for the local economy, it also makes coastal shops ripe for petty theft. Pam Ivans, who works at Gidget's Gadgets, says it's unfortunate.
We lose a ton of merchandise every year. I mean, it's constant. It happened when you went out to set up. They take something out of the box, throw the box into somewhere else, and walk out the door with it.
Over at Candy Kitchen, employees told CoastTV shoplifting this time of the year translates to losing about $100 every month.
A lot of the time, like when we're closing up shop and we're looking at all the inventory, a lot of the products will have been opened and the stuff inside of it's gone, which also creates a headache for people who buy these when we didn't realize it was shoplifted, and then they have to return it, we have to give them their money back, and it's just a real mess for everyone involved.
According to the Rehoboth Beach Police Department, in comparison to last year, official shoplifting reports are actually down. Over the time period from Memorial Day weekend to August 7th, just 15 cases on file this year compared to 28 cases last year.
Between the technology and the fact that we do pay attention to statistical data when it comes to scheduling officers and putting them in positions in different patrol areas, and we try to put them in positions so that the resources that we do have are used to our advantage the best that we can.
Ivan says at Gidget's Gadgets, they take extra precautions to cut down on theft, and still, they estimate they lose between $700 and $1,000 in merchandise each summer.
We have a second person come in the evenings when it seems to be when most of it happens, though this was noon, to walk the store, the back area, and just kind of keep an eye out, or to let the customers know there is another employee present.
Other businesses we spoke with, like MD Fashion, say so far this summer they have caught 3 shoplifting incidents, but they believe there could be more incidents at the store that have gone unnoticed. In Rehoboth Beach, Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
And again, we want to point out that even though official numbers are down, police say it's a crime that's often underreported, which makes those numbers difficult to quantify. Well, hey, you could call it breaking news on the ocean. We have a Michael Jordan spotting at the White Marlin Open. Take a look at your screen. This is Jordan's boat, Catch 23, and our news crews got this footage, and they were told the man on the left you're gonna see right here is the famous basketball player. How do we know that? Well, a member of Jordan's team even facilitated our request for an interview, went up there, spoke with them. Jordan did politely decline. Catch 23 has fished in the White Marlin Open for years, but actual Jordan sightings have been scarce, if at all.
Let's check and see where the leaderboard stands on day 3 of the White Marlin. Here's the big leader, the White Marlin category. This was the first White Marlin catch, and right now, if it holds, the estimated prize worth over $4 million. Let's take a look at some of the other catches.
Lance Blakemore on the Stone Cutter is leading the Blue Marlin. Oh my goodness, 897.5 pounds. Whew, that's more than $500,000. And the top tuna so far is caught by Rob Jones on the Blue Runner, 220.5 pounds. That's good for Charlie, I don't know, a little bit more than $1 million.
I'd take it.
Yeah, I'd
take that. Finally, in the dolphin category, Patrick Field and Catch 23, which is Michael Jordan's boat, have the edge. A 32.5 pound fish that's estimated to be worth $124,000. Now let's go ahead and take a live look into Ocean City right now. You can see those gray skies everywhere. Our first alert chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, joining us. And Paul, I know at least in my way in today, I was getting absolutely poured on.
And everybody was getting drenched. Oh, by the way, if you guys wanted to talk to Jordan, you should have told me. He's my frat brother. I could have just called him up for you. Joking. All right. What's not a joke? Hey, our White Marlin Open forecast. Listen, we're looking forward to still stay rainy going into tomorrow as well. Hence why they added the extra day, because we're dealing with scattered showers to the north and the remnants of the tropical storm causing problems. We're actually under a flash flood warning right now. Stays in effect until 8:15. Watching out for flooding near the Seaford area down towards Laurel. This is the area we're most concerned with right here, and it goes over towards Easton as well. In addition to that, gale wind watch, watching out for about 35-mile-per-hour winds off of the coast. And then we just picked up on a new advisory. We have a beach hazard statement in effect for Accomack, Northampton, and Worcester, watching out for erosion. Why? Because we have Debbie on the way. I'm going to give you the latest from tracking Debbie, and there's a shift that I really need to tell you about, Maddie.
Because Worcester County is where the White Marlin Open is happening, so stay with us on that. Hey, the Lewis Transit Center, the Park and Ride, has 7 DART bus stops run throughout Sussex County. And DART is holding a public meeting tonight regarding 215. That's Rehoboth to Millsboro. One of the proposals ending that route at 9:30 p.m. Locals are calling for more changes to DART bus routes on top of this.
I would like more routes to include Dewey Beach. It's sort of sporadic, not as convenient this year.
Now, after public input, DART says proposed changes, if they go through, would be November 17th.
Also tonight, there is going to be an update on the Millsboro bypass. Soon, DelDOT engineers will inform the public about the project and the latest status. This is happening at the Millsboro Town Center from 6:30 to 8. The agency expects the project to be done next year. We're going to have those updates on Coast TV News at 11.
And we're just getting started this evening.
The votes are in, and Delaware's favorite farmers market, well, it's been crowned. We're going to tell you which local gem takes the title.
And we're tracking heavy downpours moving through Delmarva with more active weather ahead. And the latest track on Debbie in your first alert forecast in a few minutes.
First, how the White Marlin Open is giving back to the community. And we're back in just 60 seconds.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind because you deserve the best.
Hi, I'm Joel Wharton, Sussex County farmer. Don't wait until after harvest to plant your cover crops. Consider broadcasting or interseeding cover crops into your standing cash crop. Early establishment provides more growth potential and more soil armor over winter. It also saves time because after harvest, the cover crop is already growing and protecting the soil, cycling nutrients, and preventing erosion. To learn more about the benefits and ways to establish cover crops early, contact the Sussex Conservation District because every acre counts.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Bags of fish caught at the White Marlin Open and headed to a food bank.
Anglers have the choice to donate the fish to the Maryland Food Bank, and they give it to other food ministries.
Coast TV reporter Zakia Jennings shows us how the fish is prepared to last over a year.
Cutting up fish, and once it's prepared, it will head to the Maryland Food Bank to be picked up by a food ministry. Catch and Carry owner Craig Pyle is preparing fish to go into a freezer. Pyle says getting the fish into the community is a team effort.
Needed it, so it's awesome that we can help people that can go fishing and get that dinner, but there's a lot of people that don't, and being able to do that, I feel like it makes our business like full circle. We're helping everybody from the people that just want hassle-free to the people that have no ability to get this type of food.
The fish at Catch and Carry are put into a shock freezer where it freezes the fish quickly and helps preserve the fish for over a year and a half. Once the fish is prepped, food ministries like Sunspot Ministries receive the fish and use it to prepare breakfast and dinners for those in need. Gary Steger told Coast TV that the food is a blessing and lasts well beyond one meal.
We gave him a Gospel of John, and he read that all summer long, and he would underline it and come in and ask questions about it. And at the end of the summer, he was ready to receive Jesus into his heart, and then we baptized him also a week or two before he went back to his country.
As you can see here, lots of people are showing up for the White Marlin Open, which the Maryland Food Bank and other food ministries are hoping will reel in more donations. I'm Zakia Jennings in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Take a look at our Gulf forecast, rainy and 80.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
I used to work at a restaurant. I figured out that wasn't for me, so I started doing my research and I found this program. I can come in after work for the night classes. Being able to earn while I learn has set myself up for financial freedom.
The adult ed program has helped me be licensed by age of 21 and have a great career ahead of me.
I would recommend this program.
Check out Sussex Tech Adult Education online today.
And see how you can earn while you learn with registered apprenticeship and health profession programs at Sussex Tech Adult Education.
Right now, during the Subaru A Lot to Love event at Gateway Subaru, we're offering incredible savings. Save up to $3,000 on a new 2024 Subaru Outback. Plus, take advantage of great financing rates as low as 0% for 48 months. Feel the thrill and save up to $2,400 off a new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek with financing rates as low as 2.9% for 48 months. And stop by to discover the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Visit Western Sussex.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water. Or maybe into some hot water, if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-GOLFER, FHFur.com.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is proud to power Central and Southern Delaware. We power local artists creating masterpieces inspired by nature, eateries with roots that run deep in our communities, and business owners helping other entrepreneurs succeed. We serve a new orchestra founded by co-op members and a new library built to better serve Harrington families. We're inspired by the stories of our friends and neighbors, and it's for these people and places that DEC is committed to keeping the lights on.
Coastal Bath takes care of their customers. Quality products, lifetime warranty, and great service.
We chose Coastal Bath Company to replace our shower because of the team there. I had worked with them professionally and I always found them to be down to earth and friendly, and we knew we could trust that they were going to help us find exactly what we were looking for in our price range.
For a limited time, get the tile or marble look with Coastal's free laser etch design upgrade.
I am so proud of our shower and I never want to get out.
Call Coastal Bath today.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
My dear friends, the rain has arrived and it's not going anywhere until late Friday, perhaps Saturday. Our Boardwalk Plaza camera in Rehoboth, 70 degrees right now. Temperatures are going to stay in the low 70s to upper 60s for the rest of the day. Now in Rehoboth, it's just going to stay cloudy. Most of the rain is portions of Sussex and then to the north. We are in the 70s right now, 70 literally in Rehoboth, but 74 Lewis, 76 Milton, 79 Georgetown. Now, as we begin to take a look at our situation with the rain, we have a newly issued beach hazard statement for Accomack, Northampton, and Worcester. Now, the White Marlin Open is in this area as well, so beach erosion is going to be a problem for us with gusty winds. Not really favorable times for them to be out there. We do have the flash flood warning that's in effect for portions of Sussex, including Bridgeville, Seaford, as well as Laurel. And we also have the gale wind watch, watching out for 35-mile-per-hour winds off of the coast, and that's most of Delmarva. We have a gale wind watch also throughout the Chesapeake Bay area. So it's breezy because it's the precursor to the approach of Debbie. Now, Debbie's still churning down here in the Carolinas for right now. We have various tropical storm warnings and watches along the coast, including several widespread flood advisories. Debbie's moving to the north-northeast at 3 miles per hour. Sustained winds at about 60, so it's gotten a little bit stronger over the water. Gust up to 70. Don't think it's going to strengthen quite to a Category 1, but it's going to get real close before it goes back along and land. Once again, it's going to curve throughout the Carolinas. Now, here's what I need you to get. Get this, because this is the breaking news with this storm. See this path? This path has shifted from over us. It's now shifted over to the west. So we may actually avoid a good portion of the severe weather, but we're still going to have impacts. Lows trending to the west. That's what I just showed you or talked about. Heavy rain Scattered tropical downpours between 2 to 4 inches and isolated tornadoes possible. Now, as far as the risk is concerned, we're at the lowest level of risk for right now going into Friday as well. We're watching out for things that happen Friday. Today, we had over 2.5 inches in Ellendale, close to 2 inches in Slaughter Beach, and over 1.5 inches in places like Frederica, Harrington, as well as Greenwood. Now, here's a look at the excessive rainfall down in the Carolinas for today. Then you'll notice we're in the green instead of the yellow for tomorrow. That's the shift that we're talking about. Everything's real subtle, but you got to catch it. And then we see the yellow leaning a little closer to us by Friday. So that's why we're kind of targeting Friday in general. And then we take a look at our estimated rain, up to 1 inch more by Friday on Rehoboth, close to 2 more inches in Ocean City. And you take a look at the rain, we're looking at 1.25 here and nearly 2 as you go even more inland. And then we're looking at the wave. That's Thursday's wave of rain. Then we go into Friday. It becomes a little more scattered with those outer bands moving through our area. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodel Extended Forecast. A yellow alert day for Thursday, red alert day for Friday.
Paul. Hey, for the 3rd year in a row, the historic Lewis Farmers Market has earned the title of Delaware's favorite farmers market. The recognition comes from the American Farmland Trust. Voters had their say in June and July during the annual America's Farmers Market celebration. And if you've been following along, we've reached the final round in finding out Delmarva's favorite summer game.
Our viewers have been casting their votes these past couple of days, and we've made it to the final 2 games.
Still at 50-50?
We've gone back and forth on this thing,
Really?
but we are back to 50-50. It's sort of incredible here.
I really can't believe it. But you know what? There is still time to vote. Someone's got to vote. We cannot end on a tie.
Somebody's got to take the edge here. So, final 0.05 seconds. You got to jump ahead for the win. Go to CoastTV.com.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
In just under a month, UMES women's volleyball will begin their season after going 16-12 overall and 8-6 in conference play a season ago. The first time in 6 years that the Hawks had an above 500 record, and they made it to the second round of the MEAC tournament. This team is ready to come back with more in 2024. We had a chance to stop by their media day as they head into preseason training. We hear from head coach Vanessa Faircloth and senior Shanti Ramdeen, Renila Griggs about the culture of this team and their goals for this fall.
Energy, competitiveness, family. The girls love each other and they work really hard, and that really helps us come crunch time. In a tight game, they really come together because they have that really close bond.
We have this focus, this drive for this ring this season, so just getting our newcomers on board and just focusing on that and fixing everything that we need to.
Watch out for us. We're coming hard this year, so just excited.
Catch UMES women's volleyball in their first home game on September 6th versus Clemson. That'll do for sports. Have a great night.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Rural communities are on the front lines of a changing climate. Farmers can implement climate-smart practices that improve soil health, nutrient management, and energy efficiency. These practices improve our profitability, resiliency, and help to open new markets.
We know voluntary conservation works and are committed to working with farmers and forest landowners to leverage resources to increase climate resiliency through conservation practices. To learn more about climate-smart practices, scan this QR code to find your local USDA service center.
When Roe v. Wade fell, we all got mad. Matt Meyer got to work, helping the First Aid Abortion Fund get up and running so women can get reproductive care here in Delaware. Matt went to work protecting kids from gun violence too, reducing shootings almost 50%. As Matt's wife, I'm incredibly proud. As an emergency room doctor, I see the difference he's making. Matt will be a great governor because he doesn't just talk, he's walking the walk.
I'm David Wilson. I'm the CEO of the Preston Automotive Group, and I'm thrilled to announce our newest dealership, Preston Hyundai of Millsboro. Conveniently located at 28362 DuPont Boulevard, Millsboro, Delaware. We're open 8:30 to 8 p.m. on weekdays and 8 until 6 p.m. on Saturdays, or until the last customer is satisfied. Visit us in person or browse our extensive inventory at millsborohyundai.com. Buy online and we'll deliver it to your front door. Visit us at the all-new Preston Hyundai in Millsboro and discover why people say cars cost less with Preston.
At Precision Exteriors, caring is our cause and community is a big part of everything we do.
Habitat's partnership with Precision Exteriors has been incredible. They come out, they get everything done quickly, efficiently, and they leave no nail left behind when they're cleaning up and they're done.
Choose Precision Exteriors for your next home improvement project. Roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. We use quality materials with excellent craftsmanship. And we work with insurance companies advocating for you. Remember, measure twice, cut once, and always do it with precision. Precision Exteriors.
Over 14,000 people per day are affected by water damage in their home or business. Even a small leak from a water heater, washer, refrigerator line, or even HVAC drain can cause lasting damage. Response time is critical. Paul Davis has a team of certified experts on call 24/7 to stop the water, mitigate damage, and work directly with your insurance to quickly restore your home or business. If you see peeling paint, stains, mold, or smell a musty odor, call Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Quick reminder, flash flood warning in effect along Highway 13, Seaford, Laurel area. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. Yellow alert day on Thursday, red alert day on Friday, because we're watching out for over an inch of rain and over 40-mile-per-hour winds on Friday.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.